Good morning, students. In previous lecture, we have discussed exercise 7.1, and today we will discuss few methods to integrate the function. 7.1 एक्सरसाइज में आपने डायरेक्ट इंटीग्रेशन के फॉर्मूलों को अप्लाई किया. डायरेक्ट इन द सेंस standard forms are given and you have applied integration on the standard form and you got the answer. But now further in few exercises, direct standard form will not be given to you. Just question is given and you have to reduce that function into the standard form and then integrate it. So here are three methods which you have to apply. First is the integration by substitution. Second is integration using partial fractions. And third is integration by parts. Now here are three methods we will apply to reduce the given statement into the standard form. So you can apply the standard formula on the function to integrate it. Now first is the method which we will do today, that is the integration by substitution. Integration by substitution. How to do it? Now we will just see how to do integration by using the substitution method. Here are few examples which will give you idea about the integration by substitution. Example number 5, integration of sine mx with respect to x. It is given to you. Integrate the function with respect to x. Now, as you know, integration of sine x is minus cos x, but x is not x, it is mx. So divided by the coefficient of x, that is m, plus constant. This will be the answer if you do it directly. If we do it by substitution method, it means what? Here in the standard form, you have to convert this mx into the standard form. Put this mx is equal to any other variable. Suppose that is t. Let mx is equal to t. And differentiate this substitution part. M is a constant. Differentiate means with respect to x. That x of dx means this is only dx, this is dt. What you are getting? You are getting the value of dx, that is dt upon m. Now you have to put this substitution part in the integration. This is the question. Integration of sine mx. If you do, it becomes sine mx means it is t. Put here t. And what is the value of dx? Dx is equal to dt upon m into dt upon m. Now 1 upon m is common. Sine t with respect to t. Now in the previous question is in x variable and you are differentiating it with respect to x. Now function is in t, you are differentiating it with respect to t. This is very important. You must understand it. If it is in t, then here is dt. Then what is the integration of sine t? As you know, it is minus of cos t plus constant, and put the value of minus in here. Cos of t, what you have taken t, that is mx. So put again t is equal to mx plus constant. This is the answer. Here it is written. You can do it like this by substitution method. Now in the second part, question is, let's see. Yes, question number 2. Example 5, the part 2 is 2x into sine x square plus 1 with respect to x. Now you have to just search that function and its derivative. Both are in the question. You have to just check, you have to just find out which one is the function and which one is the derivative of that function. Here I have taken x square plus 1 and its derivative is 2x. Now let x square plus 1 is equal to t. Now differentiate it. This is 2x dx is equal to dt. or from here you can see dx is equal to dt upon 2x. Okay, now we have to put the value. Now question becomes integration I is equal to, I have just put in here the name of the question, that is I. Now 2x as it is, sine x square plus 1 you have taken, this is t into, what is dx? Dx is dt upon 2x, and cancel it. You are getting integration of sine t dt plus, now you have to integrate it, the function. What is the answer? The integration of sine t is minus cos t plus constant. Now put back, what is the value of t? That is x square plus 1 plus constant. So his answer is minus cos x square plus 1 plus constant. Now next one, third part. In the question third part, here is the question. Integration of tangent to the power 4 root x secant square root x upon root x with respect to x means dx. Now what you have to put now, so its derivative is in the question. Now check it. Now take, let tangent of root x is equal to t. Now just integrate it, you will find, sorry, and differentiate it, you will find out the derivative of the function here in the question. Tangent x, the derivative of tangent x is secant square x. But it is not x, so derivative of root x again and dt here. What you have to write down? Secant square root x. This is 1 upon 2 root x dx is equal to dt. Now what is the value of dx? You can see here, this is secant square root x. Secant square root x upon root x, same is here in the question. You can put direct the value of this, but here it becomes easy when you put the value of dx. Dt upon, that comes out secant square root x in the denominator and 2 root x in the numerator. Now put the value. The question becomes, I is equal to tangent to the power 4 root x. It means what? T to the power 4 into, this is secant square root x upon root x into the value of dx is dt into 2 root x upon secant square root x. Now this is cancelled by this cancelled by this. What you are getting? 2 times of t to the power 4 dt. Now integrate it, 2 as it is, t to the power 5 upon 5 plus constant. Now put the value of t here. What you will get? Answer will be I is equal to 2 tangent root x to the power 5 upon 5, this is root x, plus constant. Now you can do, now find out. Let's see the solution also. Let's see the solutions. In the second part, I have just told you minus cos x square plus 1. Here I have told you this is 2 upon 5. This is the answer. Now, next one is, the question is integration of, in the fourth part, question is integration of, okay, now question number, this one. Statement is this one, integration of sine tangent inverse x upon 1 plus x square. As you can see, the derivative of tangent inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. So what you have to suppose, let tangent inverse x is equal to t, and 1 upon 1 plus x square dx is equal to dt. Sometimes students just take the value of this and put it in a question. But again, I have told you, just find out the value of dx. This make the question easy. Now question becomes integration of, now sine tangent inverse t, you have to suppose that is t, and upon 1 plus x square, the value of dx is 1 plus x square into dt. This cancelled by this, what you are getting? Sine t dt. And the integration of sine t dt is minus cos t plus constant. Put the value of t, that was tangent inverse x plus constant. This is the answer. Now come to the next. Here are few formulae which you have to learn further. Those are tangent x, integration of tangent x. By substitution method, we got a formula, integration of tangent x, that is equal to log secant x plus constant. Now next one, cot x integration is log sin x plus constant. Learn these formulae. Next one, third one formula, secant x is equal to, integration of secant x is equal to, that is log secant x plus tangent x plus constant. This is the formula. Now fourth one is integration of cosecant x is equal to log cosecant x minus cot x plus constant. These are new formulae. Yes, now here we have to do example number 6. Now we have to just, yes, example number 6 part first. Question is, integrate the function sine cube x into cos square x. Now as you know, you have to convert the question into the standard form. Before we start to do substitution, sometime we have to do some simplification. Here what we did, we have break the power sine cube x. We wrote like this, sine square x into sine x. Square is here and sine x is here. Now you can write this statement. As you know, sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1. You can put the value sine square x is equal to 1 minus cos square x. Now whole question is in cos, only one sine and dx is there. As we know, the derivative of cos is sine x. If I take cos x is equal to t, then whole question converted into t, and this sine x dx becomes dt. So what? Let t is equal to cos x and take the derivative, dt is equal to minus sine x. From here you can find the value of dx and you can put it in the integration form. Here you will get what? This becomes 1 minus cos square means t square, and this is again t square, and sine x dx is becomes minus of dt. Minus sign is here and this is the dt. Now integration of, now you have to find out integration of minus 1 minus t square into t square with respect to t. This should be with respect to the variable which is in the question. Now you can multiply the statement like this. Now you can integrate, you know, it is an algebraic function, t to the power 2 plus 1, it means 3 divided by now power, minus t to the power 5 upon 5, and this is the solution. Now you have to put back the value of t. What was t? That is cos x, and we have to put here the value of t at the place of t. We have to put t is equal to cos x. This is the part 1. Now come to the part 2. In all questions we are doing just substitution. In few questions we have to simplify first, then we have to integrate by using the substitution method. In the second part, question is sin x upon sin x plus a, integrate the function with respect to x. Now what we did for this, we have substituted x plus a is equal to t. X plus a is equal to t. This angle you have to substitute. That is equal to what? When you differentiate it, this dx is equal to dt. Now question becomes, as here is x plus a and here is x. When you convert the question into the next variable, that is a t variable, then here you have to put the value of x here. Because you have taken x plus a is equal to t, it is not x plus a, then you have to find out the value of x from here. That is t minus a. That's why it is t minus a. Now whole question is whether in a constant or in a t. Now you have to apply the formula in the numerator, sine x minus y. What is the formula? Sine x cos y minus cos x sine y. Now this is a formula we have applied. Now denominator is dividing to first term and second term both. What you are getting when it is divided by the first term, then it comes out equal to only cos a. It is a constant term. A is constant. Only 1 is left here. When it divides this, then it becomes cot of t, and sine is a constant term taking outside. Now let's clear first this. Now we have to integrate function in first term, that is only integration of the 1 with respect to t, that is t. It is, if it is with respect to x, then it will be x. If it is with respect to t, then it will be t. Now integration of cot t is log sine t plus constant. As I have told you, the formula of cot t. Now put the value of t back, that is x plus a here also. That this is the answer of the question. When the constant terms are collected, this is a cos a is constant, c1 sine a is constant. When these two constants, suppose 2 plus 3 is here, then you can write it 5. So that's why it is c1, it is c2. Then you are adding them, you are getting the constant c. That's why it is written c here. Okay. Now come to the next part of the question example. It's a very good question. Integration of 1 upon 1 plus tangent x. In this question, you have to, I think sometimes you have to learn the question. You have to just observe the question, how to do the question. Here is the question, 1 upon 1 plus tangent x. Suppose here is 1 upon 1 plus cot x. Same procedure will be applied, just according to the need of the question. Here, first of all, you have to convert the question into sin x and cos x. Take this statement as sin x upon cos x and take the LCM. When you take LCM, it becomes this one. Cos x, LCM goes in the numerator, cos x upon cos x plus sin x. First step of the question is multiplying and dividing by 2 to the function. This is a need of the question. Sometimes few questions, techniques you have to learn. Then 2 cos x can be done as what? Cos x plus cos x. The question becomes 1 by 2 integration of cos x plus cos x upon cos x plus sin x. Now next step is adding and subtracting sin x. Here I have shown you, yes, this one. Adding and subtracting sin x. Now make the group, first group and second group, and divided by this denominator to each term is divided by cos x plus sin x. Now what after this you will get 1. Yes, first term becomes 1. First term becomes 1 and integration of 1 is with respect to x is x. X upon 2 is the first term's answer. In the second case, when you substitute this denominator, its derivative is here in the numerator. So when you put let cos x plus sin x is equal to t, it is minus sin x plus cos x dx is equal to dt. Now question becomes, this second part becomes half of 1 upon t into dt. So integration of log 1 upon t is log t. Now what is meaning of this? T is the value cos x plus sin x. This is the second part. This is the second part. This is the first part. Second part solution is this one. Let's see. This is the answer. You can see here. And combine these two answers, you are getting the constants addition, and you will get this one constant, that is C. Now here is the exercise 7.2 exercise. First do these examples your own in your notebook. Hope now you can do the questions, examples of this exercise 7.2. In next video we will do questions of exercise 7.2. Thank you. Have a nice day.